Okay, this is going to be Graviteam Angolan Civil War, and this is going to be episode number 4. And we are continuing our battles as the Cuban forces against the South African Defense Forces. And here we go. Now, as you can see in the strategic map here, we recently lost this area up in here. This looks like the next major offensive. We've got 3 potential battles here. And my, where do you want to start? Well, we might as well start here. So what I've have done is I've pulled all of my troops back from this point. I'm obviously going to get hit by at least 4 prongs of enemy, and I'd rather have all my forces at least consolidated, given the longest period of survivability. So we've pulled all of our forces back to the west, and we have our 1 anti-tank gun here. Let's see if that actually is an anti-tank gun. Yeah, so that's pretty much all we've got going for us over here. I think I actually may move him here. Take this guy and put him back here. The trucks are pretty much not doing much for us here. The question of this group here is I've got a lot of guys in this jungle swath through here. So I'm going to try to put them under cover. I suppose the considering what it looks like, there's going to be a lot of troops, enemy troops, coming up on us. Let's see, where's the? Let's see. Okay, it looks like to the south here is where I've got more of my troops. Okay, here's where the rest of the troops are. It might actually be a better idea. This is open plain country here, so I'm hoping that maybe this might be a little more better. God, I kind of doubt it. Anyway, this one I'm sure we're not going to do well in, but in the way the mechanics of the game work, you never know. We might get a draw out of it, although it would seem that we will lose some of our vehicles in the case. Anyway, so we're going to set up our anti-tank weapon here so that we get a clear field to fire through here to the southeast, and we'll lose this victory point Kabango 2, excuse me. We have 2 or 3 units over here just simply to hold an ambush style, hopefully that we can do some damage in that location. And here we go. Alright, we're going to start the game. And the game starts at 700 hours and 50 minutes. Weather is hazy. As opposed to some of my games that I've played in the past, I'm not taking quite a, I was going to say, an aggressive position towards the enemy. But let's see if we can go over here and take this point, Zantosarias 4. I think I'll move this truck back here. Basically get it get it in the trees. And of course this road here would be an excellent avenue for them to be working in. Let's see what kind of a setup we have for our men. This is the 1 point. These guys are just hanging out on the ground here. Okay. I think I'll push him over, move him over here. I don't know whether I'd be better off putting all my forces in the trees here, at least to lessen the potential for long-range killing. I guess it would just basically be delaying the inevitable. I'm going to try that. Use that with the shift key to give your troops multiple orders or movement orders. Alright, I'll bring it back when we get something to report. Alright, we have enemy sighted somewhere at Zonterias 3. Alright, so they're moving in. Looks like they're coming down the main road here. Alright, so we've taken this group, which is cool. Let's see, where else can we go? We're going to move them off this way. Looks like a tank over to our left up here. This looks like troops up here in the center east. Tanks seem to be moving to the east. Or, well, probably to the south. Yeah. And these guys are finally moving out. I don't know why they stopped. I wonder if they stopped just simply because they were tired or what. Yeah, I can see a tank coming down in the center here. Some troops. Their tank may have seen our patrol over there. Our guys are in cover, more or less. There's a lot of infantry coming. Boy, look at all those guys coming. Yeah, if that's an armored car in the center. Looks like they're moving west now. We need at least triple the number of troops to even slow these guys down. Not to even talk about the armor. Alright, we're starting to fire. There's a tank in the center. There's another tank here. You know, running across open terrain cannot be a pleasant scenario. You know, one of the things too about it, of course, is that it's not like you can just run. These guys have got armored vehicles, and they can chase your butt down and wipe you out. Up to me is 6s where our other troop is going. So far they're doing alright. They haven't encountered any opposition. Boy, look at all those guys. Okay. Not really sure what's going on. The tanks and other armored vehicles seem to be going off to the west. Or the north, I mean. Maybe they think we've got a larger force over here. Yeah, that tank definitely seems like it's ooh. Run, guys, run. You're pulling the whole enemy army after you. That's pretty cool. Run. Oh, we took the key point. Good, good. Run like hell then. This is funny. Well, that little maneuver certainly got the attention of the enemy. They're still advancing on us. Whatever happened to the guys that were going over here? You know, I get the feeling these guys, their heart's just not in it. Panic. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, they're not quite into it. And these guys should be pretty much close to panic. Yeah. Enemy contact, I bet. Oh, we're losing guys over here. Big time. Yeah. Alright, so we're getting, it's starting to get a little hot over here. At least these guys have got some trenches. Wow, they certainly diverted the enemy, that's for sure. And that took that whole force. Only one guy left. Wow. Go for it. And he's just about out of his room, too. Maybe we can get him some cover in there. Maybe not. He's pretty much... Well, he's done his job. Big time. Give him kudos for that. Yeah, they're moving up slowly. Here, we're opening up in a crossfire. So far this is not too bad. It's mostly infantry against infantry, so I'm not unhappy about that part of it. So their forces have come right down in between us. So, I mean, we're going to give them a hot time for a little bit. I'm not fooling myself, though. I know that we're at a severe disadvantage here. Alright. It looks like the tanks are coming back to us. I don't see any evidence of our guys left over there now. They're all gone. So their main force is now moving to the southeast. Once they get over here, this battle will be pretty much fold up. But in the interim, our little squad over there did a lot to keep the enemy separated and to delay their taking of these points. So I think that they've accomplished a lot in that mission. Delay sometimes in battle is really can sometimes be all you could hope for, in the sense of allowing you to bring up more supplies, more troops and vehicles to stem the flood. And pretty much that's what we got here, is a flood. All right, here comes tanks. Yeah, well, he's got tanks coming your way. I'm not a bit surprised. Yeah, their tanks are coming in now, making themselves felt. Well, they're moving in fast, too. Anyway, we're doing the best we can at this point. They've flanked us. looks like our gun is down. Yeah. And our troops are panicked. And this tank is showing no signs of being shy. It's coming in loaded for bear. Wow. Yeah, that's our command platoon. Our squad is now gone. Just ask for a ceasefire. We might be able to save a few of our troops. Yeah. Well, I think in terms of holding them, we did our job in that sense. I can't say that we did a lot more than that. We did distract them and hold them. So it worked out as a draw, which is interesting. Territory before battle, 9. After battle, 0. Before battle, 18. After battle, 27. We lost 6 killed. They lost 5. 2 wounded. They had 7. We lost, I'm assuming this is 1 vehicle or a gun. That's our 1 gun. They had a score of 80. We had a score of 9. Okay. Let's see. So this would be our last battle down here for at least this phase of the game. Wow. Looks like a lot of our vehicles are still in movement, so this is... I'm not sure what's going to happen here. We do have our tanks set up in here, so I feel a little better about that. We have some tanks in here. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me on this game. It was interesting, as always. If you enjoyed the game, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you on the battlefield.